This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, my name is Shelby Aaron. I am the Freshman Admissions Coordinator here for the RELLIS Academic Alliance, and I just want to thank you so much for joining us for this Counselor Connection session. I will be going through the slides on your screen that you can see, but I do ask that you just mute your microphone and put any questions that you have in our chat. We do have people there ready to answer them for you, so if you could just please do that, then we'll go ahead and get started. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. So today we're going to talk about what the RELLIS Academic Alliance is, how to find a major best fit for your students, the degrees that we offer through each of our A&M system schools, our tuition and fees, resources, and then the application steps. So here's a glimpse of our campus. As you can see, we are a smaller campus, which is really nice for our students when they're looking for their classes. There's one big parking lot, and then they walk through 4 of those buildings to get to where they need to go. So it's pretty easy for them to find everything that they're looking for. We do have a 5th building being built right now. It's for our engineer students. We're very excited about that as well. But those 2 buildings that are closest to the water tower that you see, those are going to be our blend buildings for our blend partnership. And then the other 2 buildings are where we hold our classes for all of our A&M system schools, so those upper level courses. Our campus was founded in 2016, but there's a long line of diverse history dating back more than 75 years on the land that our campus was built on. The over 2,000 acre tract of land was the Bryan Army Airfield during World War II. It was also an advanced flying school where more than 1,000 women Air Service pilots were stationed, which is pretty cool. And it was a jet pilot training facility with Buzz Aldrin and Virgil Grissom, where aerospace pioneers they were able to do all of these trainings as well, which was awesome. And it used to also be called the A&M Research Annex and the Riverside campus. So those fellow ags who know it by that name, we now call it the RELLIS campus, but it was referred to as Riverside and the Research Annex. And so now it is the RELLIS campus with the Texas A&M Engineering Extension Service, TEEX, Texas A&M Engineering Experiment Station, TEAS, and the Texas A&M Transportation Institute, along with the RELLIS Academic Alliance. So there's a lot of wonderful history on our campus. All right, so where are we located? Well, we are located in what we like to call the Texas Triangle. So we're in between Dallas, Houston, and Austin. It's pretty easy to get to all of these places. I would say like an hour to an hour and a half to Houston, 2 hours to Austin, and 3 to Dallas. So we're pretty in a pretty central area. We are about 8 miles from the Texas A&M University campus out past the airport. So we are right down the road from the big main campus A&M, but we are our own campus at the RELLIS campus. So if you guys ever have a chance to come check it out, I highly recommend. We're not too far outside of the College Station area. We're just located right down the road in Bryan. Okay, so Texas A&M-RELLIS is made up of all of these education partners that you see on the screen. Each partner brings a specific program to our campus, so we'll go over those in a little bit. We have Prairie View A&M University, Tarleton State University, Texas A&M University, Texarkana, Corpus Christi A&M, San Antonio A&M Commerce, West Texas A&M, A&M Kingsville, and A&M International. And then we also have a partnership with Blinn College as well. So before we get into all the majors that we offer, we need to know what it is that your student wants to do. So this is where our VITA Novice Career Assessment comes in. I highly encourage everybody to take this assessment. It goes over your likes and dislikes, your personality, and a lot of other questions as well. So it's really great for your students, anybody else that you think could benefit from this. I personally took it myself, and it helped me to figure out what path it is I needed to go down for my own career as well. It originates from the Myers-Briggs company, so everyone who makes those has made this as well. So it's usually around, I think it's $600 to take the assessment, but with this access code that we have that you see on the screen, you can scan that QR, put in the access code, and then you can take it for free. So I encourage everybody to take it. Definitely if you can, take a screenshot of this page. If you need to, you can reach out to me as well later on, and I can definitely get this information to you. But I highly, highly recommend that everybody takes this. And then here's just a small portion of it. So this is actually what mine looks like. My job summary is educational guidance and career counselors and advisors, which is so awesome and perfect because that's exactly what I do now. So I'm able to help your students figure out what it is they want to do with their life, what steps do we need to get to take there for education, and then hopefully they can get into that field. So I actually got my major in psychology, which aligns perfectly with what Avita Navis recommended. It also recommended some other jobs for me as well, and some others that I hadn't thought about. So your students might have something populate that aligns with their interests that they hadn't thought about before. So that's why I highly recommend taking this. You'll see a job summary. It tells you about the description itself, and then it also shows a video of the day in the life. So it'll follow around someone in that life doing that job and show what it looks like. Then the job details, that's very important. We all want to know how much money we're going to make, right? So it's going to show the salary on there along with some other information. Education needed, it just goes over if you need a certificate, associates, bachelor's, master's, doctorates, etc. And then resources, those are other government links that will show the jobs that are out there right now. Do you have a high job outlook, meaning are there a lot of jobs available? Is it a lower job outlook? So is it a more niche field, such as doing research in a lab? So it'll show you where those jobs are located and how to find them as well. So that's just a small portion of it, but I highly encourage everyone to take this. All right, so let's talk about the program pathways offered at Texas A&M-RELLIS. So we have 4 pathways, those being engineering and computing sciences. These are going to be our engineering computer science majors. Natural and human sciences, those are going to be like our psychology majors. And then business and industry, those are going to be like our business majors, and public service. Think of criminal justice, education. Those are going to be those majors in that program pathway as well. We like to have your student in a specific program pathway because it aligns with their advisors. So they're going to have the same advisors the entire time that they're with us. And it really helps on efficiency. Their advisor is going to know exactly what that student wants to do, what they've already taken, and what they need to take to graduate. So definitely, this is such a great tool that we've implemented, and I'm very thankful for it. But we do put your student in a program pathway, and that Avita Navis will help us as well and help your student to figure out what they want to do, and then it'll show us which pathway to put them in also. All right, so here are our engineering and computing sciences majors. So in this pathway, we've got through A&M Commerce, Computer Information Systems, Computer Science, and Cybersecurity. Tarleton gives us mechanical engineering technology, and civil engineering. And then A&M Texarkana gives us electrical engineering. And again, all of these majors that you see are, yes, through these system schools, but we do teach them in person with the professor at the Texas A&M-RELLIS campus. So your student won't have to go out to A&M Texarkana, for example, to take any electrical engineering classes. Everything will be done in person at the RELLIS campus. So I just wanted to make sure you understood that. But these are our engineering and computing science majors. And then for our business and industry majors, we do have a communications degree through A&M International, sport management through Tarleton, agribusiness through Kingsville, and then Corpus Christi gives us all 5 of these business majors, so accounting, finance, general business management, and marketing. For our natural and human sciences pathway, we have kinesiology through Tarleton, and then we have for Bachelor of Science, and then we have a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences in kinesiology through Tarleton as well. We also have psychology through Kingsville, health sciences through West Texas A&M, and biology through A&M Texarkana. For our public service pathway, we have political science through San Antonio, criminal justice administration through Tarleton, and that is a Bachelor of Applied Arts and Sciences. And then we have a Bachelor of Science, criminal justice through Tarleton. We have social work, general studies, and elementary studies all through Tarleton as well. For our elementary studies, we do have it's early childhood through sixth grade course subjects, so EC through six, and our students can specialize in English second language or special education certification. We are super thankful for this education degree because it's going to allow your student to have an extra certification coming out that will help them to find a job right away. They'll also hopefully will get a little bit better pay for that as well. And then we also do put them in the classroom in order to get those in classroom hours also. So just a little bit of information on that education major. If you do have any more questions about it, feel free to reach out to me. Sorry, there we go. Reach out to me and or put the questions in the chat. Okay, so let's talk about our community college partnership. Now that you've seen all the majors that we have through each of these A&M system schools, I just want to let you know we are partnered with Blinn College. We're very thankful for this because Blinn College gives all of our students their associate's degree. So whenever we set your student up in this dual enrollment process where they're applying to Blinn College and to an A&M system school at the same time, they'll start taking their classes through Blinn on our RELLIS campus for their freshman and sophomore courses, and then their upper level courses, junior and senior, will be taken through the A&M system school itself to earn that bachelor's degree. So we've created a seamless pathway between earning an associate's degree with Blinn and a bachelor's degree through the education partner while taking all of these classes in person at the RELLIS campus. And again, we just have those degree plans matched perfectly to each specific degree plan for Blinn College and the A&M system school. So your student isn't going to take any classes that they don't need. And this is how they can stay on our campus for all 4 years. Also, with the A&M-RELLIS campus and all of the A&M system schools, as well as Blinn College partnership, we are the third most affordable for tuition and fees, only being about $30,840 for all 4 years combined. So really great on tuition. That's amazing. I don't know if you guys have seen what A&M has been costing lately, but our tuition is just awesome. I'd love to brag on it. And then also that doesn't take into account the scholarships that your students can earn from Blinn College as well as the system school that they're associated with. So for example, if your student is an agribusiness student through Blinn College and Texas A&M University Kingsville, then while they're taking the classes and courses with Blinn and Kingsville, they'll be able to double dip on both sides and get scholarships from both schools. So not only are we super, super affordable, but we also do have a lot of financial aid opportunities for our students as well. So what do we have that your students are interested in? Well, these are going to be our resources and services. So what amenities do we have? We have student counseling, disability and testing, student health services, veteran student engagement, career services, leadership and engagement opportunities, and your students can go to all of the A&M main campus athletic events via the Sports Pass. So they do have access to that A&M Sports Pass, and they have access to the Rec Passes as well. They can purchase both of those. So the Rec Pass is the 3 big main gyms on main campus A&M. They'll have access to that. And then again, the sporting events through that Sports Pass. I will say if your student is interested in applying now for the upcoming fall semester, our Sports Passes have sold out. So just keep that in mind. But they'll be eligible for the next year. So I think that UT A&M game is making everybody buy them. Everybody's excited to see that game. So, but your student will still have access to A&M, to the big main campus A&M amenities. So they get that big environment feel, but they're taking classes out at the RELLIS campus through that A&M system school. So in a smaller setting. So I think that's pretty awesome. But yeah, these are all of the amenities that we have. Again, if you have any other questions, please put them in the chat and we'll be able to reach out to you. We also do have a student life office that I can get you in contact with as well to go over more of these amenities. Lastly, let's talk about how to apply to all of our wonderful programs. So students will need to be in what we call a dual admission process. That requires them to submit 2 applications through Apply Texas, one being to Blinn College and the other to the education partner for the intended program that they wish to complete. So for example, if they wanted to be an accounting student, they would send one application on Apply Texas to Blinn College, choosing the RELLIS campus location. And then they'll send another application on Apply Texas to A&M Corpus Christi, picking the RELLIS campus for that accounting major. So just remember, it is a dual admission process, but that's where I come into play. I'm here to help your student and make it as seamless and easy as possible for them. I've got all the contacts they need, all the screenshots of the applications, all the steps, everything. So I'll be able to help them out. And as well as if you guys have any questions too, I can answer those also. So this dual enrollment process, it may seem like a lot, but it's really not. There's just 2 applications instead of doing 1. And then each of their transcripts and test scores and anything else that the admissions offices need will go directly to Blinn College admissions office and the A&M system school that they're associated with, their admissions office. And again, just please feel free to reach out to me if you need any assistance during this application process or if you have any questions. I know it's different than everybody else's, so I'm definitely here to help, and I'll be able to get you on the right path and get you in contact with who you need, okay? So just remember, it's a dual process, 2 applications on Apply Texas, choosing the RELLIS campus. And then lastly, connect with us. We are on social media. We post all of our fun events on there. We really encourage our students to go ahead and just get on Instagram and Facebook and X and follow us at RELLIS.edu, sorry. It's always RELLIS.edu on the website, but at RELLIS.edu. So definitely encourage your students to do that. And I hope you guys do as well. That's where we post everything that we're doing with our students and just some fun events that we have on our campus as well. Any good information that you guys need to know, we'll have it posted. All right, and thank you so much for tuning in for this session. Again, reach out if you have any concerns, questions, or need help with the application process. My email and phone number is right there on the screen. It's saaron@rellis.tamus.edu, 979-317-3455. Again, we will be in the chat answering some questions. So if you have any last minute ones, go ahead and put them in there. And just thank you so much. We hope you come check out our campus at some point. Come take a tour, come to one of our high school preview days. But thank you so much, and check out our other informational videos that we have on our website too.